Speaking of financials, let's get back to the other big story. Bajaj Finance obviously has been weak right from the morning, and that's because of their weak commentary coming in for the second quarter. The company has said that it lost market share and it is expecting provisioning to remain high in Q2. CG Philip, Senior Research Analyst at Axis Securities, now joins in. CG, first of all, did the commentary come as a surprise to you, or were the channel checks already indicating this? And how worried about you when it comes to the loss in market share?
The decline in the AUM growth was slightly more than expected, but overall the management as such had guided for some decline in the AUM growth. So if we look at the business update numbers, the AUM growth has been 1.3% year on year, and sequentially it has been almost flattish. So there has been slight decline because in Q1 FY21 the growth was 7% year on year. Also, if you look at the new loans which have been booked at around 36 lakhs versus 65 lakhs in the previous year. So this has been a decline, but if you look at it on a sequential basis, it is slightly better because in Q1 FY21 it was just 5.3 lakhs. And even if you look at the customer franchise as such, the franchise has grown around 14% year on year, while in Q1 it was 16% in Q1 FY21. So overall, the business performance was slightly lower than expected.
I guess comparing it quarter on quarter is also not particularly fair, because in the June quarter economy had come to a grinding halt, but when you compare it, Siji, to the same quarter of last year, you could get a sense that Bajaj Finance is far from its peak levels and getting back to normalcy. But is this a medium-term trend, this loss in market share, losing out to competition? What is your own estimate for full year? Have you toned down your growth forecasts?
As of now, till the Q2 results are out, we are being modest on the loan growth as such. So, as per the management guidance, which is around, the management guidance has been lower at 5% from 10% for FY21. So, as we get the Q2 numbers full-fledged, we would be toning down our AUM expectations. So we expect largely that the couple of quarters more will be a subdued performance, as though the lockdown has ended, there will be some impact on the consumer spending because of the COVID-19 situation. So there would be a couple of quarters where there could be a modest performance.
Okay, so Siji, I get back to the basic central question. A couple of quarters here and there getting back from COVID, that perhaps long-term investors can still deal with. But the fact is that if this loss in market share is permanent, first of all, do you think it is? Then that could be a problem, right? Because the market was willing to give 7-8 times multiple to this stock because it was doing 30-40% growth quarter after quarter. So what's the valuation multiple that would be justifiable now?
See, for the loss of market share, we feel that since the entire economy and the entire industry as such is suffering, the loss of market share could be on a short-term basis. But we believe that the management is capable enough in navigating the current crisis. So we feel, it can, it will take some time, but it can go back and gain as soon as the situation normalizes.
And who has it lost market share to, Siji, according to your channel checks?
So it could be other NBFC players who are in this segment. So there would be HDB Financial, such like companies.
What's your target price on the stock, Siji?
So we have a target price of 3375 on the stock, and we have a hold rating as such.
Okay. All right, got that. So it's not too far away from the target price in any case. That's the call from Axis Securities on Bajaj Finance under stress today. Well, we do have to take a very quick break on that note. On the other side,